Welcome everybody. This is Jimmy from Shaking Gears of Fishing. I got a YouTube channel up running. Maybe I can share some information with somebody to improve their chance to bring in whatever type of fish they're fishing for. Because I fish for all kinds of stuff. So I thought I might just share this with everybody. But today I got a little video going on about generally the rig and the setup and the way I fish for catfish. So basically we're going to get that, let's go ahead and get started on that. Everybody's got your main lines coming from the reel. I use braided line. If you use mono, it's just fine. It's just you need to have a leader that's kind of got some toughness to it, whether if you use a heavy mono or whether you use a wire leader. Because catfish, if if the circle hook doesn't get embedded in their jaw, the rough teeth on the catfish can gnaw through a mono and you have some break-offs, especially if you think you got your personal best catfish on there, he can gnaw through your mono and he's gone. Now, on the other, when it comes to talking about leaders, but anyway, I use egg sinkers and I put them on my main line, so you can feed line out to the fish. Once you pick the bait up, you can feed a line out to the fish as much as you want, for as long as you want. They come in different sizes, at all conditions needed, fast flowing river. If you're fishing on a lake, you might need a smaller, whatever. Egg sinkers. And got the bead to go in between the egg sinker and your leader. The bead is just there to protect the knot from being damaged from the egg sinker. You always need to inspect your knot after you use it to make sure it hasn't been frayed, tore up, damaged from the egg sinker beating up against it. That's the only reason why I use the bead. I use the wire leaders from Walmart. Walmart's got a good deal on them. They're cheap, they're easy to use. If they get bent up, you can just toss it, put another one on there. 45-pound test stainless steel leader. They come with a snap on one end, they come with a swivel on the other. Catfish are not too leader sensitive. That's why I use them. And they come in multiple lengths, whatever. You need one at least 12 inches long, as far as I'm concerned. 45-pound test stainless steel wire leader. The hooks that you use, I exclusively use circle hooks for natural baits. When it comes to the larger fish, for catfish and up. A circle hook, this is the one I use in the video as for an example. So, but I'll have another video on the usage and why I use circle hooks, but right now, that's what I want to let you know. All right, let's dive down. I'm going to show you that rig. All right, everybody, we talked about using the egg weights, and this is your main line. First thing we're going to do is you're going to slide your egg weight on your main line. You just put them off to the side. We go ahead and we take our bead. Go ahead and run the bead up on there. Like I told you before, this bead is to protect the knot from the egg weight. Now, this is where we're going to take our wire leader in here. Use a swivel end. I'm going to come in and I'm going to tie improved clinch knot. Normally I go 8 to 9 reps with this guy, but I'm not this time around because it's just for the video. It's all based on the line. If you got a low pound test line, you might need to go easily 10, 12, 5, 6 reps. Do your reps, you pass through your loop that you created, bring that in back around, back through the loop that you just created. There's plenty of videos out there for this, and this is an improved clinch knot. Pull the knot tight. Give everybody a good tug. Make sure it's not going to give on you. Good and tight. And you go ahead and you cut your tag end off. You can cut it kind of short as long as you pull it extremely tight. The other end is where we put our whatever size hook you're going to use. I'm just using this as an example. We put this on there, and this is not something I fish for catfish with, but there we go. But just to show, I haven't trimmed my tag, but just to show you, the action of the bead up next to the knot is to keep that weight from beating that knot up. Right here I'm using the same rig I just tied up. Got a little piece of cut bait on there. It's a little bit same line, same everything, a little bit. When casting this rig, as soon as the weight hits the water, I hold the line so the line goes down into the water in a V-shaped angled that way that the leader don't wrap around the main line and tie up your weight to keep from sliding on the line. Then when I either place the rod in the rod holder or I hold on to it, I leave the line loose on the rod. I do not pull tight to the weight, because that way you're just watching line. When your line's going down, something's picked your bait up. Now that you got the rig tied, I want to talk to you a little bit about bait. My preferred bait, matter of fact, it's about the only kind of bait I use for catfish, is cut bait. It'd be cut brim, be cut shad. I don't use the store-bought stuff. I don't use chicken livers. I don't use that stuff you get at Walmart. I don't make that stink bait. I don't use none of that. All I use is cut brim or cut shad. Brim to me is a better bait. It's actually better than shad if you ask me. But some people swear by shad, but brim is what I use. I catch brim with a fly rod because I've been doing it since I was 10 years old, and that's the way I catch my brim. I keep them in alive well. Any of them I don't use, I freeze them. The frozen cut bait ain't as good. If it's all you got, it'll work just great. And I've caught plenty of fish on frozen brim. Put them in a Ziploc bag, fold them up good, get the excess air out, and freeze them. Take them out, cut them, put them on the hook. 4 to 6 odd hook, up to 7 odd hook, and big as you want. Bigger the bait, bigger the fish. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I hope my videos were helpful. And if you really like the videos, please click subscribe. Thank you very much.